Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Pisces March 16, 2022. If you're not already so inclined, why not try your hand at expressing yourself through singing? Even if you're convinced that you can't hold a tune, you might be surprised at what happens if you just let yourself go. Feel silly singing out loud? Then be silly. Ham it up and have some fun with it. Even if you're tone deaf, you'll have a great time, and that sort of feeling is infectious. Yes, your project has taken some time to get set up. This is because you haven't been concentrating hard enough. You are doing several things at once, with the result that things have been moving less quickly than you expected. Your change in orientation requires you to focus your energy in one single direction. The question remains, however, what direction? A new or existing romantic relationship could take on a spiritual aspect that could create a stronger bond between you. Your creative drive could be inspired by the works of great masters from the past, perhaps those from exotic lands. Spirituality could take on a new importance in your life, and you might find yourself wanting to spend a lot of time meditating or studying scripture. Practices such as past life regression or guided meditation could well prove enlightening at this time. The question you should be asking yourself, as the true Libra that you are, is if you do the things necessary to promote your personal convictions. Is there a philosophy that underlies your initiatives, especially in your career, or do you just do things willy-nilly? Do you take the time to think before you do things, or do you just react impulsively and do whatever you feel like? It's possible you're spending too much money lately. You should probably take a look at your bank statement. Very pleasant surprises will be in the air for your home and your family. Now would be a good time to make the changes you want to your home or improve your standing. The perfect time to buy a new, more efficient and less fuel-efficient car. This day, under the constraint of Saturn, will hardly be favorable to you for litigation and lawsuits. If you have one in progress, have the deal put off, even if you think you can win it easily. Your romantic situation isn't all that bad, really, even if it feels extra crazy right now. You're in the best possible position to make a good impression as long as you can show of your flexibility. Help fate a little by creating favorable conditions. There is a tremendous amount of power under your belt right now, so be careful how you throw your weight around. You will find that the things you say and do can be quite influential, and you should not underestimate the power of the spoken word. You will find that there is a warrior element within you that is strong and ready to fight at a moment's notice. Look for a noble cause to put this energy towards. Right now, you could be having a very social time. You could feel lots of people pulling on you, wanting to spend some time with you. Your friends might suddenly drop in, all at once. You could receive a dozen emails from people who just want to say hi. Meanwhile, your phone could be ringing off the hook. You won't be able to connect with everybody today, so do your best to prioritize. While your deep insight and ability to approach things in a philosophical manner is extraordinary, having fun and letting your hair down is just as important for you as for anyone. Everyday stresses can mount before you know it, and relief may be found in something as simple as laughter. Rather than worrying about what you have to do or fix today, see about going out and doing something you really enjoy. You'll be the better for it. Having the moon in your financial sector during the dwarf planet series last full day here will ensure your financial instincts and imagination are fueled, but more importantly, that you are emotionally and intuitively engaged. This will make it easier to focus less on the money and more on the financial needs and priorities series return to help you better understand. It is from tomorrow that Ceres will hand over to planets that are more focused on the money itself. 2 weeks after retrograding back out of your romantic sector, Mercury is back in direct motion and is just 7 days away from returning. Until then, after aligning with the moon to create a new moon and then aligning with Saturn last week, the Sun is happy for now to simply hold the solar spotlight on matters of the heart and all things romantic. Your tarot reading for today. Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot and Temperance. Experience is an asset for everyone, but sometimes the memories are painful. The cards evoke some old wounds in your past and represent a dark period of your existence. Those painful moments are now behind you, but have left an indelible mark deep inside of you. The years have passed and you have learned to live with the memories, the absences, and the wounds. So, if your projects are delayed, there is still time to act and make decisions. Looking further ahead, you will see that it is not all dark, quite the contrary. The cards suggest excellent prospects for you, and I think that with the support of your family, you will finally manage to achieve what is dear to your heart. At work, on a personal level, you have been thinking for several months about a breakthrough in your life, a project that has occupied your thoughts for many years and which now seems to be becoming more concrete. It is a real challenge for you, and you seem ready to do anything to achieve your goals. The obstacles you face today seem to be short-term and you will overcome them without problems given your desire and motivation. On this side, your draw is very auspicious for the future since the cards you selected are synonymous with personal success and represent the end of a cycle or the culmination of several months of work. If you still have doubts in your head, you'll have to have confidence in yourself and use all those qualities which the people around you appreciate so much today. Our eyes in the sky. Don't let your insecurities get in the way of your success. You've worked hard and deserve to prosper this month. Today brings inspiration and hope your way through the support of your colleagues. Also, watch out for news regarding a promotion or raise. Restrictive Saturn and Venus come together this morning, so it might not be the amount you anticipated. In fact, it could be less than you wanted. Today also aims to teach you lessons around your tendency to spend, perhaps pushing you to be thriftier than you care to be. Be aware of your professional status too. Your standing at work will lead you to rethink the direction of your career. Venus can help you use your connections to your advantage when strategizing your next professional steps, so use your contacts wisely. Also, try to discuss your situation with your boss. They may prove to be helpful and understanding. You could find an ally in them. In matters of love, it's a good time to commit. As long as you're giving 100% to those you love, you can attain your romantic objectives. Don't sell yourself short. If you know who and what you want, you can shoot for the stars and reach love-related goals you never felt were possible. Lunar energy encourages you to take the road less traveled and really explore the side of yourself that you sometimes try to keep quiet. You feel like your nuttiness is more acceptable today. You might find yourself in situations where you can use your total uniqueness, not only for your own advancement, but for the good of whatever group you're contributing to or whatever problems you're trying to solve. You're very good at making meaningful connections during this aspect, and getting people on your side is just one of the obstacles you have to overcome to be successful now. Enjoy the sense of inner balance and harmony that comes with doing a job well. Aim for greatness.